Welcome to Excellence Icon, and today we will having a class on drawing a graph. As most people has suggest me to make a video on how to make a graph, so this is not complicated for you. It is very simple and easy. We are starting from the basic graph drawing. So as in front of you, there is a question of speed time graph from the physics. It is very beneficial for you in your mathematics, biology paper 4 and your chemistry paper 4. So without wasting your time reading the question, Alex drives a car with a speed of 9 meter per second. What is 9 meter per second? Speed in 5 seconds, which is the time. Now, then he increases his speed to 30 meter per second in 10 seconds, and furthermore the 20 seconds you can observe 30 seconds written, and what is the final time is 40 seconds. The initial time was 5 seconds and the final time was 40 seconds. So if it is not mentioned in the graph and you are required to just also write the values. So I have started the graph from 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 and 40 seconds. It is not necessary for you to write. There's 10, 20, 30 and as well as still 100 is my speed meter per second. Okay, because I have obviously read the question where I got my point that 9 meter per second is the initial time, initial speed, and the final speed is 100 meter per second. Remember, most people have make the mistake in their CIS paper that what does they do? They does not plot the graph, but they continually just join the line. This is not. It is basically restricted for you in your graphs. Okay, I'll use the pencil here for you guys. I'll just plot the graph so that it could be easier for you to determine. So Alice drives a car with a speed of 9 meter per second in 5 seconds. Here's the 5 seconds, and as it is written in the question, 9 meter per second. In my graph, it is 10 meter per second. Now how can I determine the 9 meter? So just see carefully. I have zoomed in for you guys. Okay, so it is meter per second and it is second. For my identification, I can do this, but in the graph, you are not required to do this like this. Okay, this is the point 10. This is the point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this is the point 9 where I'll just making a little bit circle and will fill up the circle with my pencil. Remember that you must do it very perfectly, could be visible for your examiner, otherwise can marks be deducted. Okay, so not to do much as it can also mess up your graph. So this is how I have completed my first task fulfillment and moving towards the next statement. Then he increases his speed to 30 meter per second in 10 seconds. Alright. Now in 30 meter per second, sorry, in 10 seconds he moved to 30 meter per second. 10 seconds, he moved to 30 meter per second. This must be easier for you, I guess. Okay. In 15 seconds he reaches constant speed. Now what does constant speed means? The one who does not know about the constant speed terminology could not prefer to solve the graph perfectly, will be not getting enough marks. The constant means equal or in the state of equilibrium, which I have already taught you in the deep. What is the meaning of constant? Okay, and reaches 45 meter per second speed after 15 seconds. Means after 15 seconds he reached to 45. Means till 15 seconds his speed was constant. This is the 10 seconds at which his speed was 30 meter per second. So at 15, what must be his speed? It must be equal, means the same line, the same or the equal, what I would like to just say. It is the simple 30 meter per second, the same, which must be constant in the terminology of physics. Alright, so at the 15 seconds, I'll just also making a dot on 30 meter per second. Here's no value written, but the constant speed taught me that yeah, it must be same. And after 15 seconds means obviously after 15 it must be 20 seconds at which his speed is 45 meter per second. Alright, just 2 points above than 40 and I'll be marking a dot. So this is how you are also required to do in your CIs, not to take enough time So here I am just making a dot. That must be simple. Yeah, you can also make a cross. Cross is acceptable, but I prefer you not to draw a cross. Instead, you are required to just draw a simple circle, which is a simple dot, which is easier for you, an examiner, to understand. Okay. After 20 seconds, he further increases. Increases means now at upside. His speed to 62 meter per second. Alright? His speed increases to 62 meter per second. 25 seconds, his speed was 62. Means again, as in the case of 40, you go to 2 points up. At this time, you are also required to go to 2 point up, then 60 to 62. I have zoomed in for you so that you can see the graph visibly easily. Okay, so here I have just draw a graph, draw a dot. Are you seeing me that I have not joining the line right now? As most people say, this must be the time consuming thing, that's why I deny to draw the lines. So no. The drawing of the line at the first without completing the dotting can create a confusion in the graph, so I prefer you not to just join the line and just join the line at the last. Do not forget to do it. Okay. Moreover, at 30 seconds, what is its speed is 70. That's simple for you to just understand, 70 meter per second. From the 30 seconds, I am just measuring as simple 70 seconds, 70 meter per second. This is very simple, I guess. Okay, this is how I have making the graph. Later on, he continually increases his speed to 84 meter per second. Here also the terminology increases, means that this is not constant. At 35 seconds means this is the second last point I'm doing, the second last statement, the examiner, which I am fulfilling right now. Okay, so now at the 35 seconds, 84 meter per second speed means 4 point above than 80. I'll be drawing a dot again and zooming in so that the graph must be visible for you guys. If there is still any confusion, you can comment me. Okay, so here is I am just drawing a simple dot at 84 meter per second. Finally, he completed 100 meter per second speed in 40 seconds and win the race. So congratulations Alex that you have won the race, and there's the 40 seconds the last point, and the 100 meter per second is also the last point of the speed. Now what I'm gonna be doing is that I'm just joining the lines, joining the dots. Okay, and making the line from the blue pencil so that it could be visible for you. Alright. One more thing which I'm doing here and I must not do here is that I am just tracing the line, means after the drawing one line, you are not required to trace this again, because in your CIs if you will do it, it can also make two lines which could be visible in the computer for the scanning and can create a problem for you. So just draw one line. Yeah, here I'm just drawing the two line for the identification of what where my lines are basically plotting, but for you, you are just required to just solve the paper carefully. And here is my graph. One more thing, that you will never find any curve in this graph, because in the question there is no curve stated. So in the question there is no curve stated, so that's why I have no draw any of the curve here, like such as the curves. Soon I'll be having a video in which I'll be understanding how to make a curve, a basically perfect curve of best fit in the graph. Till that, this is the video and this is my graph. So just comment me how you like my graph and do you understand this? That's very simple. This is basically the basic graph making. We'll be moving towards the difficult graph making too. And if you are new to my channel, do not forget to just visit the channel. If you like it, do not forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. Till then, thanks for watching.